Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, back with another tips video. And today I figured we'd cover Axton and show off a bunch of pro strats that you should probably know for your playthroughs. With these tricks you can make your playthrough a little bit easier, knowing how to farm faster or kill faster, things like that. And just a heads up, I have shown some of these in my previous playthrough videos, but I haven't really compiled them into a separate video, so I wanted to do that. So yeah, I figured we'd focus on Axton today, and let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more of this or what character you guys might want to see next. Anyways, let's do it. Alright, so for the first one, you're doing a farm, you're running from point A to point B, maybe you're running to a bounty board or NPC, doing your dashboard or read-only farm. And that can be slow at times. I mean, you can grenade jump and stuff, but Axton has a cool trick you can use. So if you spec into Gemini and Onslaught, you can actually get kill skills on demand. Now, normally when you're running through Sanctuary, you don't really have enemies around to kill for kill skills. But yeah, you can kill your turret. So what you're going to do is throw turret number 1 down. And then as you're throwing turret number 2, pick up turret number 1 before it hits the floor. So turret number 2, pick up 1, and it breaks and kills it. And now you have your speed, your kill skills. And that's going to make farming a lot faster, a lot easier, and yeah, I definitely recommend learning this. Another cool thing here is you can chain it over and over because, you're picking up your second turret and getting your cooldown refunded. So if you have a long distance to travel, you can do that. Alright, let's do it at full speed to show what it looks like when you master it. So turret number 1, keep pushing forward, maybe turn around, get that going, and boom. Also, you can use longbow turret too, it doesn't really matter. You can slap anything you want on your turret. You just gotta make sure you have Gemini and make sure you have your Onslaught skill for the speed. And that's it. Nuke is a skill that a lot of people pass up for endgame because of the damage scaling, and I don't blame them. But it does have an interesting property that a lot of people might not know about, which is it can hit through walls. So if you take Nuke and Longbow, you can make the B farm a lot easier, so check it out. Normally you can use a Singularity Grenade or Tesla or E-Tech Launcher or anything like that to hit him through the wall. But instead, yeah, you don't have to farm that. You can just spec Nuke and do this. And it's going to hit through the wall, he's going to get mad and be like, yo, who did that? He's going to come out early and then jump down and make the farm a lot easier, as you can see here. Also, he's focused on turret and not you at all, so you can easily get the kill and not worry about dying. And that's going to make your B farming a lot easier and a lot faster. One more side note is don't throw your turret up here, otherwise he will not jump down, he'll be focused up there. Throw it below. In fact, you can even throw it right here on the floor. The nuke radius is pretty large, so make sure you throw it a little bit lower and you are good to go. This one a lot of people don't use, and it's not really that impactful for Axton, but it does help you kind of pinpoint your targets. And that is putting at least 1 point into laser sight. So with that, it's going to add a laser sight to your turret, and you can see who your turret's focused on. And with that in mind, you can see who your turret's going to slag next if you have double up. And yeah, that means you can focus farm or focus kill your enemies, so I'll throw it on the ceiling, out of reach. And I can see there the laser sight's focused on this guy first, or this guy over here. There it goes. And that means that I can, focus on whoever it goes for first. And yes, I could slag enemies myself, but it makes it a little bit easier if I can just, have somebody else do it. So I follow the green laser, and whoever it's shooting, I focus on that because I know the enemy might also be focusing on the turret. And that means I can get the kill just a little bit easier. Now, there is a popular belief, I think that even I believed it at one point, that the laser sight skill actually makes your accuracy worse for the turret, but that is not true, it's just an urban legend. So you want to farm King Mong for a Bada Boom, but as you know, Bada Boom farming can be very slow and tedious. So if you grab yourself Longbow turret, like that's it, that's all you need, then you can farm this a lot faster. So go to the Badlands here, or the Boneyard, turn around, go through the door for Iridium Blights, and all you're going to do is jump straight to the right and throw Longbow, like this. Jump, Longbow. And if you do that, turret will maybe shoot towards King Mong. You can see there the turret is not focused on anything, which means he did not spawn, which means we can go for another farm. We'll try it again, so Longbow, jump, straight right. Maybe this time. Oh, yep, there we go. He's shooting something, so that means that we actually got King Mong, and now we can go for a farm. The only issue is you do have to run, all the way down this path, which is the only annoying part. But at least at the end of the path, you're guaranteed a spawn and you don't have to check for nothing. Alright, we'll go for the kill. Maybe we'll get it, you never know. Alright, you're being a little bit stubborn right now. There we go. And we did not get the drop. Okay. Yeah, it's a 1 in 20, so you do have to farm a lot to get a Bada Boom. But this will make it quite a bit easier. Alright, check this out. So you can actually move faster than run speed. And I know we showed off the killing turret trick for the first one, but this one's another trick you can use. So if you have the interfacer or the greed pistol, interfacer's a lot more difficult to get, but for early game you can use the greed pistol if you want. And you max out your expertise, get like 5 points in there at least. You can aim down sight with these, and the gimmick of this gun and the greed is that you don't lose movement speed when you aim down sight. With that in mind, because you're aiming down sight, you actually get the movement speed bonus from expertise. Yeah, so check it out. So we're walking, we're running, you know, pretty normal, but if you aim down sight, we're moving faster than running speed. It might be a little bit hard to see, but we're actually moving pretty fast right now. So if you are farming anything, then you can speed up your farm by doing this. This one is very simple, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about it, but I still want to add it just in case. Axton is the grenade character. You know, he does boost up your grenade damage, and you can get a lot out of a grenade build. So, Tina grenades, any of them, purple rarity, blue rarity, it doesn't matter, legendary, they will regen one grenade every 25 seconds. So, whenever you're not doing grenade stuff, slap one of these on. Have it as passive ammo regen while you're focusing on doing gun combat. And then before you know it, you're going to look down and see you have a bunch of grenades, and you can do your grenade combat instead. Again, very simple, very straightforward, but it's still a nice trick for Axton, and don't pass it up. Alright, so now for some of the more involved techniques you can use. So, some weapons in the game fire really slow, especially torque shotguns. And with that in mind, you can speed this up quite a bit. And this will work on any character, but Axton gets the most out of it. So if you buff up your expertise for the swap speed, you can really swap fast. You can see here. And with that in mind, if you swap away and swap back from the flacker, like right away, swapping away will reset your fire rate. So normally it's a what? It is a 0.5 fire rate, very slow. And you can see here the speed is like, ugh. Nobody likes that. Instead, if you shoot and then swap away, swap back, you can reset that fire rate and fire extremely fast. Flacker's not like a very popular weapon on Axton, but anything like a Ravager though, you can get a lot out of it and really increase your damage per second. Now it will take a little bit of getting used to swap away and swap back. It's kind of a awkward button combination, but once you get it down, you're not going to regret it. A lot of people believe that Axton is the worst character in Borderlands 2, and I disagree. Like, yeah, his bossing damage outside of like TD or chucking isn't that great, but he is a master at crowd control or combat. Up there with Maya, actually. So, turrets. Even if you're not doing a turret build or anything like that, take advantage of it. So, throw them up high, out of reach, and enemies will not be focused on you at all. In fact, you can see here, we're on OP10 at the beatdown, the most dangerous map in the game. And we're going to throw a turret maybe right there, and maybe one over there, sure. And now, I'm going to walk through the beatdown. And you can see here, enemies don't care about me at all. I'm going to do what I want to do. Yeah. Like for real, learn where to place turrets and take advantage of that. Moving on here, this trick is really difficult and even I have not mastered it. So, as I showed in the first clip, you can kill your turret for kill skills. You can also kill your turret for second wins. So, when you're falling in a fight for your life, if you throw a turret out on the right frame, the game will be like, yo, you're in fight for your life and you cannot throw turrets. And we'll kill the turret off and give you a kill skill and a free second win. So we're going to try to do that. You don't need anything particular. You can use, you know, base turret and that's it. So we're going to take damage and try to go in a fight for your life and throw a turret at the same time. And again, the timing's very tight on this, but there's no reason not to try to do it. Okay, that was a little too early. There we go, got it. That's a little bit tricky. That took me 3 tries to get. Can we do it back to back? See what happens. I was kind of below health gate there, but whatever. But yeah, you can see there you can time it and get a free second win, but it is very difficult. Most people will not rely on this strat for anything, or like for 1 life, for example. So the only reason to do it is if you happen to have turret at the right time and you want to go for that second win. For the final thing, the Skyrocket. Don't throw it away. I've seen people throw this away thinking, you know, like, I don't need it. I could just get a fastball or anything better. This grenade will do like fastball damage. And especially if you're playing Axton, you can boost it up with grenade damage. You're a grenade character. You can, you know, boost it up. So don't throw it away. It is your best friend. Most of the time it is, unless you throw it weird. Yeah, this thing will be like hitting like the fastball if you have a grenade build going on. And we're in UVHM. Here we go. No slag, no nothing like that. We're gonna throw 1. They're dead. Yeah. Now, if they have a shield, it might be a different story. Let's see here. I'm not even slagging for UVHM. So yeah, the shield is a little bit beefier, but that guy died. He's already burning away, though. And now the reason why people don't use it for OP levels is because it will actually not scale for OP levels. It scales based on your level, and because you stop at 80, you can't really scale it much more. So yeah, don't throw the grenade away. Use it. It is your best friend. You can farm Bad Maul with it. You can farm McSafford. You can farm whatever you want, really. And it's just a grenade to have on any character, especially Axton. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today and learned some new stuff you could do on Axton. And be sure to let me know below in the comments who you guys want to see next. We could do Krieg, we could do Maya, we could do anybody. I don't really care. I have a lot of tricks to show off, and if you guys are interested in seeing more of this kind of series, then I can do that for you guys. And hopefully you guys learned a couple new things here. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, if you did, then please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be awesome. And if you really enjoyed it, and heck, even want to see more of this kind of stuff, then be sure to drop a sub. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all later. Peace out.